Welcome to the VALORANT pre-show with Negate. I'm Negate and this is the VALORANT pre-show. Day 1 and 2 of the VCT Challengers quarterfinals is now complete, and we have the teams for semis and the lower bracket. The first matchup on Thursday, we saw Cloud9 face off against Knights in a closer than expected match. Game 1 on Ascent went down to the wire with a 14-12 victory for C9, but Knights bounced back fantastically in Game 2. However, in Game 3, C9 figured out the game plan from Knights and convincingly take the final game and series 2-1 to move on to the semis. Match 2 on Thursday, we find another close one with Optic versus XSET. After a steamrolling victory in Game 1 at 13-4, XSET looked hot. It seemed like they were going to take it easy, but Optic responded with a 13-9 in Ascent and carried that momentum to bind 13-7 to ultimately take the series 2-1. On Friday, Day 2, we had some very interesting looks from both matches. Version 1 versus Luminosity was the first match of the day, and what a matchup this was. LG came out swinging in Game 1 on Bind, a map that V1 hasn't played all tournament, and take the 13-10 lead. V1 responded with a Game 2 on Ascent where it looked like the tide was turning back to the undefeated team of Group B, but LG in overtime take Game 3 on Fracture 15-13, and come up big with the upset 2-1 against one of the best in NA. Then the final game of quarterfinals, the most anticipated matchup of the first round, the Guard versus Sentinels. Nothing else to say here except, wow. The Guard looked phenomenal, a convincing 13-6 in Game 1 on Bind, and you just think, it's just a bad game from Sentinels, time to bounce back, but oh no. With possibly the worst performance we have seen from the former best of NA in Tier 1 competition, Sentinels fall to the Guard 13-1 on Icebox. With the end of the quarterfinals, we now have the schedules for the next round of matches. Match 1 of semis, we have number 1 seed from Group A, Cloud9, facing off against the number 2 seed from Group B, Optic Gaming. The match will begin Saturday, March 19 at 1 p.m. Pacific or 4 p.m. Eastern. For match 2 of the semifinals, we have a Group A matchup with the number 2 seed, the Guard, facing off the number 4 seed, Luminosity. The match will begin Saturday, March 19 at 4 p.m. Pacific or 7 p.m. Eastern. Then on Sunday, March 20, round 1, match 1 of the lower bracket, we have number 3 seed from Group A, XSET, taking on the number 4 seed from Group B, Knights. That match will start at 1 p.m. Pacific or 4 p.m. Eastern. And the final match of round 1 lower brackets, we have an exciting Group B rematch as number 1 seed Version 1 face off against number 3 seed Sentinels. This match will begin on Sunday at 4 p.m. Pacific or 7 p.m. Eastern. The playoffs are off to an exciting start, and we can't wait to see what the rest of North American Valorant has to offer. For more Valorant esports updates, subscribe to this channel as we will be covering everything up to Champions in September. But until then, stay safe and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.